This video is very important, and if you're watching out for Lucid, you're in the right place. We're diving deep into Lucid's Q3 2023 earnings predictions and expectations. You see, Lucid stock has been on a roller coaster lately, and it's crucial to understand what's going on. The company hit a new all-time low, and the big question is, what's driving this downward spiral? Lucid's recent stock performance shows some turbulent waters. On October 19, 2023, the company hit a significant milestone, but not in a good way. The stock plummeted to $4.32, marking a new all-time low, which shocked the investment community. If that wasn't enough, just a few weeks later, on November 1st, it reached a 52-week low at $3.96, underscoring the ongoing challenges it faces. Now, you might be wondering, what's causing this downward spiral? Well, several factors are contributing to Lucid's stock decline. First, there's been uncertainty stemming from the company's Q3 performance. Investors expected strong delivery numbers, but Lucid fell short of those expectations. That's not the kind of news that boosts investor confidence. Furthermore, the Q3 production numbers were notably lower than in previous quarters. Let's look at the numbers. In Q3 2023, Lucid produced 1,550 vehicles. That's the number of cars that rolled off their assembly lines during that quarter. And they didn't stop there. There were an additional 700 vehicles destined for final assembly in Saudi Arabia. Now, when it comes to deliveries, Lucid managed to get 1,457 vehicles into the hands of customers during the same quarter. But here's the thing, this figure, while an improvement from the previous quarter, still fell short of expectations. It's the sort of detail that can make investors raise an eyebrow. But it's not just about hitting or missing numbers. The Q3 production figures were notably lower than what Lucid achieved in Q2 2023. And this decline in production can't be ignored. It's essential because it sets the stage for understanding why Lucid stock faces challenges. A decrease in production may signal issues that can ripple through the stock's performance, which is something worth keeping in mind when predicting Q3 earnings. When it comes to Lucid's Q3 earnings, analysts' expectations and projections play a pivotal role in shaping the stock's performance. They are like the guiding stars for investors. So, what are analysts saying? The consensus estimates for Lucid's Q3 2023 earnings per share is a crucial piece of the puzzle. It's expected to be minus 27 cents. Now, this number represents more than just figures a snapshot of the company's financial health during that quarter. Analysts are closely watching whether Lucid can meet or exceed this projection. But it's not just about EPS. The projected revenue for Q3 is equally important. Analysts anticipate a revenue of $153.44 million for the quarter. Now, when we look back at the previous year, this represents a significant change, which is a 21.5% drop compared to the year-ago quarter. It's a red flag for investors, indicating potential challenges that the company may be facing. Moreover, the recent revisions made by analysts hold significant weight when it comes to impacting earnings predictions. It's like a pulse check on the market's perception of Lucid's performance. Over the last 30 days, the consensus EPS estimate for Q3 has seen a notable increase of 4.76%. Now, this percentage may seem like a small change, but it reflects a collective shift in the opinions of those who closely monitor the company. So, why the sudden revision? Several potential reasons could be at play. It might be due to new information that's come to light about Lucid's Q3 operations, giving analysts a more accurate view of the situation. These revisions could also be influenced by broader industry trends, market sentiment, or even adjustments based on how the electric vehicle sector is evolving. The bottom line is that these revisions matter because they represent the most up-to-date insights into what's happening at Lucid. There's also another intriguing angle to consider when it comes to predicting earnings surprises, the earnings whisper and earnings ESP, or expected surprise prediction. These are like the insider's tools in the world of finance, giving you a sneak peek into what might be coming. The earnings ESP is calculated by comparing the most accurate estimate with the Zacks consensus estimate for a specific quarter. This calculation reveals the potential difference between what analysts are predicting and what might actually happen. It's a crucial indicator because it provides insight into the likely deviation of actual earnings from the consensus estimate. So, what's the current earnings ESP for Lucid Group? Well, as of the latest data, the earnings ESP stands at 0%. Now, this figure may seem small, but it's a big deal. A positive earnings ESP, when combined with a favorable Zacks rank, significantly increases the chances of an earnings beat. It's like having a secret weapon in your arsenal. On the flip side, a negative earnings ESP can't guarantee an earnings miss, but it does raise the odds of it happening. But before we continue, we want to thank you for watching this far. But if we look closely at Lucid's recent history, it reveals some interesting insights into its earnings surprises. Over the past 4 quarters, Lucid has been a bit of a mixed bag when it comes to meeting or missing consensus EPS estimates. In the most recent quarter, Lucid was expected to post a loss of 35 cents per share, but they fell short with a loss of 40 cents, delivering a surprise of minus 14.29%. This wasn't a great start for the company's recent earnings performance. Looking back at the previous 3 quarters, Lucid faced a similar pattern. In the quarter before that, they missed the consensus estimate by reporting a loss of 23 cents per share when the expectation was 20 cents. A surprise of minus 15% isn't what investors hoped for. In the 2 quarters before that, Lucid also struggled. They reported losses of 74 cents per share and 63 cents per share when the consensus estimates were more optimistic at 66 cents and 59 cents, respectively. These earnings misses weren't encouraging for investors either. When Lucid releases its Q3 earnings report, it will undoubtedly have a direct and immediate impact on its stock price. If the company beats the consensus estimates, it can lead to a surge in investor confidence, driving the stock's value up. Conversely, if they miss these estimates, it can result in a dip in the stock's performance as investors may lose faith in the company's financial health. However, the stock market is a multifaceted beast, and earnings are just one piece of the puzzle. Factors like overall market sentiment, industry trends, global economic conditions, and even geopolitical events can sway stock movements. For example, a positive announcement about electric vehicle subsidies or a breakthrough in battery technology can boost the entire electric vehicle industry, potentially lifting Lucid stock. So, it's important to remember that stock market dynamics are intricate and often unpredictable. A successful investment strategy involves considering multiple factors, both internal and external, that can influence a company's stock performance. While earnings predictions play a critical role, they're just one piece of the puzzle in the ever-shifting landscape of the stock market. So just to recap, we've delved into the intricacies of Lucid's Q3 2023 earnings predictions and expectations. It's a critical juncture for the company, but here's the deal from a broader perspective. Lucid stock has been on a roller coaster ride and hitting new lows. The challenges they face in production and deliveries have played a significant role in this downward trend. But the stock market isn't only about earnings. It's a dynamic arena influenced by multiple factors, making it a complex puzzle to solve. As we move closer to the Q3 earnings release, it's essential to stay informed and keep an eye on Lucid stock performance. Research is your best friend when it comes to investment decisions. Consider all the variables and factors at play, not just earnings projections. It's a bit like weather forecasting. You need to check multiple sources for a clear picture. So, are you ready for Lucid's Q3 earnings? What are your thoughts, and how do you think it will impact the stock? Share your insights in the comments section below. And don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button for more updates on Lucid and other investment insights. Additionally, if you want to know about Lucid stock, just click this video right here. Thank you for tuning in and stay tuned for more exciting content in the future.